Hello and welcome to Warped Miniatures. Today we're going to be looking at a competitive list I'll be bringing to a tournament in the upcoming weeks. Pretty rough edit here, just going to try to go by it quick, letting you know what I did. Starting off, we did a Vanguard detachment. We did this with 2 HQs, 3 characters, 2 heavy choices, as well as 6 elite slots and 1 fast attack. The 2 HQs, we got the Marnius Calgar. Being the Warlord, you have to choose to get that 2 CP. He has Adept of the Codex as well. So that's returning a 5 up CP every round, battle round that is. Good choice, I like him. He's not the biggest pick right now. A lot of people think Gilliman's better. I think in a lot of ways, if you're trying to add a Chapter Master to your list, he's a great choice. I like him a lot. Next, we're going to go to the Gravis Captain. Because Calgar is a Chapter Master, you can get another captain in your detachment. I chose the Gravis Capt because he's going to have that Sanctic Halo for a 3+ invulnerable save, as well as 1 deny per turn within 24 inches. So he's just going to be a nice little relic, and also that Warlord trait is going to be Rights of War, giving him objective secured to characters and core units within 6 inch, and so that includes himself. But he's tough. He's got 7 wounds, a T5 toughness, 3 up armor, which is kind of weak, but you can give him the Gravis strat against 1 damage weapons to give him a 2 up armor, as well as transhuman. So if you ever want to really keep him alive, he's with it. He can be worth it. The Apothecary is a secret sauce. He's one of the best choices for Space Marines right now as we speak. I'm going to be giving him the Selfless Healer, as well as the Armor of Indomitus to keep him alive longer. Selfless Healer allows him to heal 2 units for 3 wounds max, and use a stratagem to revive a single unit, full wounds of bikers, excluding ATVs and infantry. But he's pretty great. I plan to get at least 2 to 3 revives out of him per game, especially if you keep him the Armor of Indomitus to keep him alive. I like him, he's cool. He's got the Absolver pistol of the model, but he's got 2 pistols on him, the Reductor pistol as well as the Absolver. The Reductor's pretty cool in close combat 3-inch range though. But value pick, 95 points, you're going to be getting at least between the 6 up Feel No Pains, him healing 2 units every turn for 3 wounds max. So you run him with either your Gravis Capt or Calgar, and as well as the revives. You're hoping to get at least a good 10 wounds back onto your army with him. And speaking of getting wounds back, we got 2 units for the heavy choices. These are going to be running with the Apothecary. So we got the Eradicators and the Hellblasters. Eradicator's going to have that Melta rifle, nothing crazy with multi-Melta, and the rapid fire variant for the Hellblasters. The Hellblasters I'm running as a 10-man squad, so I'll be doing Bring Them Down, or While We Stand. So what we're going to be doing with that is forcing our opponents to try to kill off these 10-man Hellblaster with the Apothecary running behind, reviving and healing them off, giving that 6 up Feel No Pain. But the Eradicator is going to be side by side, that way we can heal 2 units if we have to. And also be giving that reroll aura from the Gravis Captain there to these guys. So he's rerolling his ones, he's rerolling his ones. Calgar, though, we're going to be running differently. We're going to be running him solo with the Redemptors. So that way he can give his reroll all in the command phase within 6 inches to a unit. I'll be giving that to the Redemptors, one of them. Typically, the one that's going to be the highest bracket, so that way he's utilizing that 1s and 2s, because I did the math, it actually is not as beneficial when you get to reroll all hits if you're on the bottom bracket of 5 compared to 1 unit that's like bracketed up. So I'm always going to be choosing the least bracketed Redemptor. But last but not least, we got the Invader ATVs. These Invader ATVs are going to be my reactive I don't know, like a recon force. So wherever I need to go mow down some infantry or light armor, especially elite infantry, they can get there. Turn 1, they're always going to have a lot of mobility. But the big thing about them is they're also going to be on the While We Stand. So While We Stand, you get to pick all what you have to do is pick your 3 highest pointed units, not just models. So I have a 240 point Invader ATV squad. I have a 330 point Hellblaster squad, and I have a 210 point Marnius Calgar. Whoop. And those 3 units are going to be the ones. So obviously Calgar being able to be healed, and he's got the half damage coming in, 4 up invuln, toughness 5, and 8 wounds. He can also hang in combat, so he can beat up whatever's trying to beat him up. And the mobility of the Invader ATV squads, and hopefully the Apothecary with these Hellblasters will try to, maximize that while we stand. Also, with 2 Invictor suits here, concealed positions, I'm going to be choosing engage on all fronts as my secondary that I'll be shooting for the most points. Hopefully utilizing 2 different parts of the board, because I'll be splitting up these Hellblasters with the Eradicator, the Apothecary, and a Gravis Captain. It's like a 670 point unit, or like a prong for my battle force, is going to be going on one direction. I'm going to hopefully split up at least 2 Redemptors and Calgar in a different direction, and then use the Invader ATVs as my reactionary force. In the Invictors, I'm going to be throwing right into the opponent's face, hopefully on the other side of the board, so I can get that engage on all fronts, maybe within an objective marker, so they can hold that next turn I start. Because engage on all fronts is after every turn with a maximum of 15 if you're in all 4 quarters. So it's hard, but it's doable with these. But in general, it's got a lot of wounds. I think it's at 139 wounds, and if I can recover some and save some with the Apothecary, that's almost up to 150. It's all going to be 3 up armor, or if not 2 up armor, T4 toughness, if not T5, 6, or 7 toughness. A lot of mobility, but a lot of firepower as well, which is good for Ultramarines, because I'm going to be falling back, because I'm going to be trying to get tied up by my opponent, I'm sure. But I don't know, that's my list. I'll let you guys know how it goes after the tournament. I actually have 2 coming up here within the next month and a half, but we will see. I appreciate everybody stopping out here. Catch you later.